From roasting an interviewer's mum.
Yeah.
So. Imagine you, yes. Was it you? I mean, I'm presuming we can trace this back to your mother's birth canal, and she sounds like a hell of a lady.
Was a hell of a lady, but...
To educating dumb Americans.
Are the royal family posh is your question?
Well, like...
And this seems borderline retarded.
It is retarded. It is retarded.
These are the times Jimmy Carr destroyed rude interviewers. The first interview was on the Two Bears podcast, where Brett quickly regretted mocking Jimmy.
Hello, Mummy. I would like to take my spot of tea at the meadow today.
Right. Right, so you've not watched a lot of Downton Abbey, but quite a lot of Guy Ritchie films.
I have. I've only watched Guy Ritchie.
Yes.
Watch how Jimmy's quick comeback leaves Brett speechless.
My only take back, and if you watch the special, it's super enjoyable, is I read everyone's jokes as they were doing them because I was reading the prompter. So the
you're saying this because you think we don't know that?
Oh.
No, we saw it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Oh, no. I was going to inquire as to your reading age when I got here. I think you're really coming along.
Brett tried to fight back, but Jimmy turned up the heat.
Real revenue, yes.
Not like, whatever, you made a thing for YouTube. Not that.
Yes.
A real one.
Yes,
It was the real deal. Star.
Yeah.
I was reading his prompter, and he would go,
yes, we know. it was on television.
Later on the podcast, Brett boasts about getting long laughs, and that did not end well for him.
Okay, I have to wait for the laughter to end to say my next line.
Yeah, and it's a long laugh in that room as well, because it's a big room.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're used to big rooms, but it's a big room.
Yeah.
See, I did think, like, as an event, it was such a great thing to be.
Then Brett told a wild story, and Jimmy didn't miss a chance to roast him.
My first joke that worked was about jerking off in a cheeseburger.
Into one?
No, with one.
I mean, how much of a problem do you have with food before you fuck a burger? Right? Oh, I love food. No, you don't understand.
And just when you thought it was over, Jimmy hit him with even more burns.
I was not good at recognizing morons. Like, I would tether up to morons quick. Tom is really good at picking out morons. Like, he's like, that guy, he's an idiot.
He knows he's saying this, yeah?
Yeah. Why, what am I saying?
After roasting Bert like a seasoned chef, Jimmy took on a heckler.
Plastic face!
What, sorry?
Plastic face!
I think he's saying plastic. Is he saying plastic? Are you saying plastic?
Plastic face!
Plastic face. It's just, we couldn't understand when you said plastic.
He flipped the moment with a joke only he could land.
Maybe, are you just hungry? Has anyone got a Rubik's Cube?
Jimmy asked him a question, and the answer made it easier to roast.
What do you do, Jack?
I'm in the military.
You're in the military. Our military or like Islamic State? Good to clarify before we get carried away and applaud. Which one? Ours? Tremendous. We love it.
He even brought the heckler's wife into the joke.
He's a what?
A nerd. Like data science.
He's a nerd, he's a data science.
In the military, yeah.
Okay, well, why are you fucking him then, love?
She admitted something that opened the door for Jimmy's savage punchline.
You just got married 2 months ago? Yeah, no, I'm not saying... Stop it. Why are you clapping a fucking spy? Of course I'll bring home the military secrets.
Jimmy's comeback made him regret going against him in the first place.
Yeah, what do you do?
Oh, I work for a fintech startup.
A fintech startup.
Yeah.
Great cover story, because the problem with the cover story is you don't want any follow-up questions, right? Who would ask a follow-up question about a fintech startup?
Another interview Jimmy had was a one-off with David Hasselhoff, and it got heated.
I got to tour the country, and
well, you ended up going out with a lovely Welsh girl as well, you know?
Yeah, my girlfriend is from Glenheath, and the weather is weather's tough over there.
He joked about the UK's weather, and Jimmy did not let that slide.
The weather's tough everywhere. You have 2 winters over here. I mean, you have 2 summers. It's like you have winter and July.
Yeah, that's why the buttons on our shirt go all the way up to the top.
David still didn't get the hint to back off.
I haven't watched Britain's Got Talent this year until last night. I realized that the show is exactly the same as it was last year. It's like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and they give you the people medication, and they send them to Britain's Got Talent.
And that's how you got the job.
That ended briefly, but I can't say the same for the next.
Hey, look at your trousers. Look like you're expecting flood. What's going on there? No one there. Someone starts shooting. No one there.
I mean, that chair was built for a regular-sized human. It's not.
Big Narsy came in hot, but Jimmy wasn't about to sit back quietly.
When I was doing the dead race,
What were you doing in the gym?
on the come up, the taxman never noticed man like me. You get what I mean, cuz?
What were you saying about going to the gym? What were you... Let's go rewind to that, my friend, because what's your favourite machine? The vending?
He did not stop there. He still threw jabs as the show went on.
You get what I mean? So it's still a top stop and start.
What did they
but
say
it's
to
a
you?
bit
Did they say,
out.
put the Haribo down? You're in danger. You might get type 3 diabetes. It's a new strain you're growing.
Big Narsy tried to change the conversation, but Jimmy did not miss a chance to throw shade.
I've always been the fat one in my group, cuz. I'm used to shelling, cuz. Trust me.
You've always been the fat one in your group.
Cuz, and I was getting way
Who
more
would you
punch
have to
than you,
hang out
cuz.
with not to be the fat guy? You couldn't be a land mammal and not be the fat guy.
And just when you thought Jimmy was done, he schools clueless Americans on Your Mom's podcast.
How come? Why? So do the Royals just have their own dialect, or is that like a super upper crust accent? What is the Royal accent?
Are the royal family posh is your question?
Well, like,
And this seems borderline retarded.
it is retarded. It is retarded.
Are the
It
royal
is
family...
Watch how he used that moment to take another brutal shot at her.
Can I tell you that when you talk, I just assume you're so much smarter than every other guest we've had. I mean, you probably are because
There is a real health and safety thing here. I feel your wife, there's a very real risk she may slip off her seat.
Oh, I love
This
it.
is, I can feel...
He even took shots at her husband after he mocked him.
Hello.
That's us.
You
That's
know,
me.
and
I'm the
that's-
chimney sweeper
yeah.
next to you. Oh, hello, Jimmy Carr. Welcome to the show. Like, I feel like a fucking...
You spent a year in Oxford. You're hiding
Listen to
it
his
so
accent.
well.
No, but listen, you're hiding it so well.
He also made a cold comment about their marriage that caught them off guard.
We're doing a thing in December. We're doing a live Your Mama's House experience.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah.
If you say, right, we're doing that and we're going to do it, or if you're, I mean, my idea for you, I'm not your business manager.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think your divorce should be pay-per-view.
The next interviewer got roasted after a dumb comment.
Do you really want to see him in tight lycra and spandex and sequins? Does that inspire faith?
Not really. I mean, that sounds... You're making that sound incredibly homoerotic. I'm not really up for that, but...
And just when they thought they had the upper hand, Jimmy used it against them.
Jimmy, I'm up for a street party at this point. I don't care. I've got wellies. I'm going to get on with it.
I'm not sure what's being proposed. Okay, she's got wellies and she's up for it.
waterproof,
Good.
don't you?
This feels more like internet dating than being on like a chat show. I got wellies, I'm up for it.
Another interviewer tried to play the accent, and Jimmy did not let him off the hook.
It's status, not status.
Yeah.
What language are we speaking again?
I'm speaking
Oh, is it-
English,
oh,
Jimmy. I don't
English.
know what you're
English.
floating around.
I don't know where you're from, but I'm from England.
I know. I looked you up. You
I'll
went
play
to
that
some.
card.
Pete tried to change the subject by opening up, but Jimmy quickly turned it to a roast.
Anyway,
My father used to call me Vicehead. My own father, the man who made me. So
used to
yeah.
call you Vicehead.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine you. Yes. Was it you? I mean, I'm presuming we can trace this back to your mother's birth canal, and she sounds like a hell of a lady.
Was a hell of a lady.
Towards the end of the podcast, he dropped a comment that left them speechless.
But knowing what you are is really, really interesting.
What do you think you got?
What do you got?
I think I got both. I don't know.
Can you,
Jimmy, here
You're
we
so
go.
close. You're neither.
Which of Jimmy's roasts was the most brutal? Let us know in the comments section below.